Hi, Leo Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Leo, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you, and then we'll do a moon card. For this round of readings, I am doing what is called Herbal Infusion edition, presenting a channeled herb for each zodiac sign as I go through these readings to be able to provide assistance and support for you in this current time and as you continue to move forward along your journey. So for you, Leo Moons, the herb that I got for you is going to be turmeric. And I'm going to do this here. So when I poured this out, this is how it actually was. And I was pouring from here and it just kind of went forward a little bit where I just wanted a nice little pile. So the energy was pretty significant here. And I do feel, now that I'm getting that, I do feel that this is about quick movement or just movement in general forward and away from a pile of shit is what I'm getting. Not that this is, representing that, but that's the message that I'm getting from the energy of the way that this protective herb came out onto this plate. So I get also to a lot of heaviness and then moving forward in a lot of lightness, releasing a lot of toxicity, this turmeric being a healing component. So this may assist you if this is resonating. That may help with that in some kind of way. If that's resonating with you in any kind of way there and what I just picked up there. All right, so I have a short little reading here I'm going to do for turmeric. And then I'll leave this information in the description box. All the cards have been shuffled already, so we're all set and ready to go. Let's see. Okay, so there is a lot written about the health benefits of turmeric. It has long been held as a key medicinal within the system of Ayurveda and as a tonic herb that easily mixes into medicinal and delicious recipes like curry. It is fair to say that turmeric has the energetic influence of bringing in light and affects us on the levels of vitality and purification. Physical vitality is a key component of mental and emotional health, as well as general wellness. Turmeric, a cousin of ginger, has a strong warming effect and gives support to the immune system. It is a natural antibiotic, antiviral, and antifungal herb and can strengthen digestion and healthy intestinal flora. It is considered helpful in improving the mobility of joints as well as supporting those suffering from chronic illness and is thus used to treat Vata-type conditions like arthritis. The active compound, and this is where it got all scientific and stuff, so I'll just skip that. And again, I'll leave this in the description box if you'd like to read this. Feel free to. But moving on, it says it's also related to black pepper. Turmeric is known for supporting the body and fighting disease. Some of the components help to fight free radicals that create stress and damage, which leads to many potential forms of disease. Our overall emotional and physical health truly begins with self-care. It is an act of self-love and magic to take a close look at how magical or intentional cooking can help us stay ahead of imbalance before it becomes physical. Applied topically as a paste or poultice, turmeric has an antiseptic property as well. There is so much more, including applications for lowering problematic cholesterol and improving mental clarity as we age. And then I just got a notification on my phone. Let's see. So, turmeric has a very long history of being used as a tonic herb and culinary spice for the purpose of restoring and maintaining vitality in general. And say sa. And then I'm going to grab one more thing. I'll be right back. also have a guide here that I also use. And the main thing it says here for turmeric is for purification. I also use turmeric, and this is connected to Vedic astrology, but this is also something that I learned connected to the third eye, but it does protect and also opens the third eye if you just take a little bit and then put it right in between. I think it's the T-zone is what they call it, right in between where the third eye is. Okay, let's go ahead and get to your cards here. Move this here. And we'll get your first card. I'm not taking reversals for love. This is a nice little stack, so I won't spend too much time on this. We'll just see what we have here. This all wanted to come out together, though. So we have the Four of Swords. Temperance. This is going to be a strong resonance of twin flames. Eight of Pentacles. Where I do get this being, the first thing I got was working together. Wheel of Fortune. High Priestess. But also, we'll assess here. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. And let's do this here because we have quite a few cards. For your first card, for love. Okay. So, healing, twin flames, block, misfortune. Let's see. Okay, so starting at the Four of Swords. I get there being a connection between Two of Cups being manifested. The Temperance card did come through in the last reading I did, where someone was discovered for pretending pretty much to be a king, and they were caught in the act of thievery and a whole bunch of other things. But I do get this as a block. I also get this as misfortune, where the block could be having to work extensively, head down, on the grind, house way far behind them, having no life whatsoever. I do see this 8 energy. I get this, oh man, I get this being I don't get this being the person who was working. I get this being the person who was blocking. The 8s are going to be connected to Scorpio, but I do believe that due to ignorance and closed-mindedness, and I'm just getting like being over logical, someone, whoever this is, didn't realize that 8 also represents infinity and is connected to Saturn. And as I say that, I'm seeing this here. So I do get these two energies being the same person. And then all together we have a 10 energy. So I get this being about an ending with something being brought to light. I also get a strong 5 energy, seeing the 3 1s here. And then the 2 here. I'm getting also to an Empress and High Priestess energy, and we do have the High Priestess here, so this being an Empress energy, and the Empress is right after with that 3 energy, but this affecting the energy and livelihood is also what I'm getting of the Empress and High Priestess, who is all in one person, that being a strong powerhouse of a person. It's most likely that whatever was happening here just made it's divine feminine energy, made this divine feminine stronger and elevate into this energy here of being a spiritual person and leader, teacher, maybe a card reader. But that's what I get here. And with this Wheel of Fortune being next to this energy, that's where I get the misfortune here too. This is strong fixed energy, so that Scorpio energy is also going to be here. And then the polarity energy of that Scorpio energy is going to be Taurus. And then you have Aquarius and Leo energy. So this person may have all of these energies being very fixed, also causing a lot of confusion as I see these purple clouds surrounding the wheel here connected to the misfortune. And as I say that, the devil that's hiding behind the High Priestess card is going to be connected to that. And that just confirms what I was picking up there. The gold energy, I don't get this person having that, and I just don't get that being instilled within them. I feel that's a part of the theft. And then as I say that, I see the Sphinx here holding a sword of truth. The 10 energy being right here, connected to what I picked up here. I'm getting evil eye energy, evil eye protection for twin flame connection. Part of that protection being here in this gold. Okay, so the gold energy. This is what has attempted to be taken as a part of theft. And it's being seen. All of this. I'm just picking up messages as I'm getting these cards. This is only your your love section. This is all in the love section to be rendered. I do see an alignment here where I got red and blue for the background. I see the blue here and I see the red here, and then the Emperor also has red and blue on. The High Priestess, I just get with the white energy there being more of that purity energy with the High Priestess connection. The Emperor going to be more of a physical energy. So you have a spiritual and physical connection that also attributes to the twin flame energy. And then that gold energy and the theft energy and the connection to this energy here is going to be a part of this crown here. The path leading to the culprit. With the red association and that devil energy, you have an angel and a devil. So very likely, and I got this yesterday when I did the last reading for Cancer, that a divine feminine was accused of being like devil-like energy. And take note that that devil energy wanted to hide behind the High Priestess. But as that devil energy is hiding behind that High Priestess, these pentacles have been uncovered. And I get these pentacles being connected to what's been taken with the gold energy here. That just goes back to the twin flame connection here. 3 of Swords here, backstabbing and betrayal. More for the Empress energy. This Ace of Swords is going to be significant here too. And then I just get there being onlookers seeing all of this. This energy is going to be a masculine where I get strong healing. And then I see script here where the sword of truth, like I'm getting the word of God, like having and relying on the word of God in some kind of way, with it being next to the crown chakra and the upper chakras. This is the elevation of communication to the divine feminine. So this is that connection between divine masculine and divine feminine, with divine masculine in prayer mode. Reaching out and connecting to the divine feminine. And then those energies are going to be present here too. Because that Hierophant is going to be present with the High Priestess. The Hierophant is a card of 5 in the Major Arcana. That's also a card of Taurus. Also energy of Leo, but the connect that I'm getting with the 2 here is going to be the 2nd house energy of Taurus, and this being the Hierophant protection and the connection of divinity between 2 twin flames, and it not being this energy here, where that could even be more of the theft energy connected to this person, who I do get being the same person. So I've gotten this energy of this Two of Pentacles as being someone who has gotten in the middle of two people, two Pentacle persons who are very abundant. This being more of the gold energy, it coming underneath the Four of Swords, that just confirms it. And then with this being 4 and then 2 and 2, that making 4 speaks to what I'm picking up here. The red tights are going to be significant. And then I feel because this person may have gotten busted for what it is that they've been doing. Look at the red and the blue hats here. That's more of the thievery. I'm getting perpetration, messages being delivered telepathically, energetically to distort. As I say that, I see a 7 here, and that's giving me the 7 of Cups. That gives me the cloud energy that's surrounding this perpetrator. And them being a major regret for getting involved for the action. I feel that they're more regretful that they got caught. And when I say that they got caught, like the tights are a little bit changed here. I feel this is because they got caught. So trying to change it up a little bit and make a slight offer. But this is side eye. Like I'm here like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's what I'm hearing. Like almost like this is like an attempt of an apology after getting busted for something. I've even gotten this as being negative intent and being seen for this. The reason I picked this card up is because I seen the red and the green. Red, gold, and green is going to be Karma Chameleon Connection, a song by Culture Club. And then the red and green is all over this person here. Christmas may be related to this as well, affecting that in some kind of way. The spiritual energy of the High Priestess, knowing all and seeing all, the spiritual being right here in these mountains here, watching this person the entire time and having knowledge of what's been going on. So that's what I get here with this ending here, connected to the Emperor, but I do see an alignment here between the High Priestess and the Emperor. And then this creating an energy of 6. Unconditional love is going to be connected to that. And then the energy of Virgo and healing. So 2 healers. I also get it just going back to the healing card there, the 4 of Swords. And so the 2 cups, before I move on, I did get 2 sun energies. The 2 sun energies are going to be the 2 pentacle energies here that were being juggled. Someone got in the middle, building up karmas. This 8 here represents Saturn. But I do feel the intent was to keep 2 people, divine feminine and masculine, in a loop, causing waves that would prevent certain ships from coming in. Now, I have gotten this as a Lotus card, but I just see this as immaturity with all the page energy and the surrounding energy. That's what I get. I don't get this being a Lotus card. I get this being more of the interference, especially with the red and the blue hats there. So this message, you know, this person being messenger when it comes to the Emperor, messenger when it comes to the High Priestess. But I feel that this Emperor, because they're the Emperor, they're smarter than the average bear. And so because I feel like they've just come into greater connectivity where these 2 energies are now aligned. And because they're so much aligned, the High Priestess, because they're so much aligned, whatever was going on concerning the High Priestess is being also picked up by the Emperor, where it may have been mistaken that because this Emperor is more in that physicality energy, that it was mistaken for them not, almost like them being taken for a fool, and they're not. They're actually a Hierophant. Very stable energy here too. And then the 4 energy, 4th house, That's going to be strong Cancerian energy. So this is two Cancerian energies, with the High Priestess also being a card of Cancer. This is a lot of love. And it just goes back to the unconditional love of that 6 connected to 6th house energy of Virgo, being the polarity of Pisces. So that being more of that beautiful intuitiveness and being taken for a dum-dum. But they're not. All right, so I see a beautiful connection here. Something that has come out concerning involvement that attempted to try to, I do feel, just create a lot of chaos for 2 divine people is being uncovered here. Twin flames at that, because you do have the twin flame card here. And this does come together to create a 5, so more of that Hierophant energy coming through there too. And I think we're going to do this here. And then let's go on and get your money card for Leo Moon. All right, the Spirit's saying to take that. In that way, this is an uncovering in the money section. Whatever that may be, you're going to know what that is, but this is secrets out. And what is here in the love section, I do get that being connected. I do want to emphasize the Leo energy being strong as that 5, but that 5 is going to be more for the Hierophant energy. The Leo connection that you do have, with you also being moon energy, I'm just getting, it's more of you being, a lot of you just being in this energy of sitting pretty, especially with that Empress energy connected to the High Priestess, coming through as a powerhouse, sitting pretty. It's that mountain energy, being the strong mountain. I'm getting the goat too, the greatest of all time. So Capricorn energy could be significant too with the sea goat. I also see the way that I've energetically placed these cards, that Emperor's feet taking a dip. Okay, so love and money are going to be connected most likely here with the Temperance twin flame energies, because that's from my experience and knowledge of twin flames, both of these coming hand in hand. And I do feel that the spiritual energy and the physical energy also speaks to that as well. So the moon reverse, we have uncoverings. Secrets are out. That's all I get here. Secrets are out, possibly about towers. About I'm just getting like the chaos and the infinity symbol. And what was connected to the 2 pentacles. The 2 pentacles being combined here is the sun and the moon. And this is going to be a card of Aries. So I do get strong sun energy. And I even see the sun colors here. These are going to be your colors here too with the fire connection. But I get sun energy with the father energy. And then moon energy with the High Priestess and the mother energy. So sun and moon. Secrets out. Lower vibrations. And these are going to be the onlookers. And then that path. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the last reading I did, that path, I mentioned a path leading to the culprit of a pretend king is what I pretty much picked up on. Or someone who was pretending. Look at those mountains. There's the blue mountains. The High Priestess being the deliverer. The keeper of secrets, having the Torah, the knowledge, the know-all, see-all, hovering right, this light is hovering right above those mountains. So this path, this energy of the twin flames, this path with the water connect. And what was that peeking? That was that page, that lotus card. And that's the blue connected to the High Priestess. So this path here, this reversal here. I get this as being a part of the framing energy to show. And I think this is why Spirit wanted me to leave this the way that it did. to show that this path is not going to be the same path. This is rising in the sky. This sun is setting. This is moon energy. These are two different things. So I feel that as much as someone who is being exposed for their truths may want to run and hide or try to project, there's no getting around it. And then there is a Scorpio energy that's in this water here, where that water may have been affected by this emperor wanting to take a dip. But notice the difference in the waters. Again, these are not going to be the same things. And I feel that this Scorpio energy it has tried to anyway connect these as the same. I also see a water path here. So I get this water path actually being connected to what's here, and this being about the actual truth. And that water leading to the moon energy energetically, because moon energy is water. Just overlooked. And that Seven of Swords is going to be very similar, where you would see someone holding a group of swords, 5 swords, that 5 energies coming back through again with the Two of Pentacles, and then the 3 from the 8 of Pentacles here that created that 5. And then you have the 5 here. So this is the true 5. This is the culprit 5 with that 3 and then that 2 of Pentacles connection, and this person attempting to block a 2 of Cups. And then this is just more confirmation of indulging in that and getting in the way, being a third party of a 2 of Cups, of 2 sun energies. But with you being Leo moon, I feel that that explains the High Priestess and why I got sun and moon for these two. Secrets out. One of these things is not like the others. Let's get your U card. The moon card is going to be a card of 18. Creates a 9 energy. With that reversal 9, I'm also getting that stability being affected for a 9 of Pentacles, and that possibly being the Divine Feminine, and her security and stability being affected, with this being in the money section. Let's get your U card for Leo moon. And then that fire moon, that speaks to you overall too, but I just get strongly it being divine feminine and masculine, that's speaking to the balance from within you. And being so strong in that, it's just illuminating. U card for Leo moon. Alright, we have the 5 of Wands. Alright. So here's the 7 energy. This is going to be the 7 of Pentacles. I see a person standing watching a 6 of Pentacles person. I do get this being the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles entails a 6 of Pentacles on one side, 3 of Pentacles on the other side. There's only 1 pentacle here. So from those 3 pentacles, what do we have left? 2 pentacles. So this being, I just get, taking. And I did get that for a specific 3, I think it was from this deck. No, it was from the Halloween Tarot deck, but there's a 3 of Pentacles in that deck where you see someone taking a pentacle in that 3 of Pentacles card. This is that taken pentacle. This speaks to that. And just taking. And I get this being about taking from the Divine Feminine with the 9 of Pentacles energy. It could even be the Emperor too, with the 9 also representing Virgo. And then also very strong independent energy and being single. But this is a humanitarian energy. And I just see someone like a spy energy. So as I say that, it brings me to this energy of getting in the way, being in the middle, messaging, spying, delivering false message, false truths. The 5 confirming what I got from the 8 of Pentacles connected to the 2 of Pentacles. And then this 2 alone also going to speak to what was taken from the High Priestess. And then also evidence of being a 2 of Pentacle energy here. The orange color is going to speak to the trying to change it up after being busted. And look, I didn't even touch that card. That card just fell right on top of that. And here's the pentacle right here in their hand. All right, that's it for that. Okay, so this person, this is the chaos. This is the 5 energy that I picked up on. And I do get it being about fighting possibly the Hierophant, which is also going to be the Emperor energy, who has a new beginning as a Hierophant, having this to deal with. This person may be sick also too. Physically sick. The infiltrator. I'm going to put this back. And then here's more evidence. I did have a reading. I believe it was the Pisces reading. Maybe Aries. Goodness. Of being caught red-handed. It's the Aries reading. Being caught red-handed. So the framing energy, with this being a card of Aries and the Aries moon reading being connected. This person wearing red gloves, holding that pentacle. They're also caught with this pentacle here. Caught juggling pentacles here. And then also caught here. I feel like it's just everywhere. It's like a bleeding out. That may be significant for this person here too. I just get something just not right at all, both internally and externally with this person. Everything happens for our greatest good. So hopefully lessons are being learned from all of this. But the Knight of Pentacles is going to be the slowest knight in the deck. This is about a slow offer. I also get it being just negative, and I get it being negative intent. This person's covered in armor. They're on a black horse. That just gives me a dark underworld energy, and then it takes me back to this energy here, and then the Scorpio energy from the 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. That creates the 5 that goes back here, and then leads to everything that I've already picked up here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, more of the suspension of Hangman energy and the red tights. The red and the blue. And then the gold. The gold on their feet. So that speaks to like possible thievery connected to the Pisces. Intuitiveness that I picked up here. The messaging. The lying. The half-truths. And then the sun energy surrounding this person, or if they tapped in disrespectfully, surrounded by this purple energy that I got being connected to the High Priestess and the Emperor, and that crown being here, of where this path on this card of Twin Flames, with that 2 of Cups being in that 5 of Cups, showing who the culprit is. Again. Hangman is also very similar to the Knight of Pentacles. Wanting to cause block, stagnancy, prolonging. This is a card of 12, creates a 3. But I see this being about intent to bring an ending to the High Priestess, who's also spiritually connected to the Emperor slash Hierophant. Scorpio. And I did say that this person is sick. And I hear sirens. I also see this energy here. And then the sun energy. I see 2 towers here too. It looks just like this moon card. Look at that. Just like it. So this is going to be the twin flames here. And then that water path, that confirms the truth of what's here for the temperance and what isn't here. You know, it's exposing what was attempted to correlate with the path here. It's not the same path. And I feel that also speaks to the theft and thievery of that 7 energy. 7s also, with that 7 of Pentacles, will be connected to the 7 of Swords, of stealing. And that 5 of Swords that I mentioned, being held and then leaving behind 2 swords. So being sloppy at it. So this is going to be about this coming to an end. But I feel it's also about it being brought to light, about this person just confirming. And these also look very similar here too. Where I feel they tried to change it up. I'm not getting this being, and I feel this person, like you can see the yellow here. It's in their face as the skeleton. So I get this being about karma. I'm going to go grab what I channeled here too. I'll be right back. Yeah, you heard that. Okay, I'm going to tear this off because I have Virgo's title on here too. So I'm just going to tear this off real quick. So that Leo energy and your connection with that sun, the amount of the sun energy that's coming through, I will say it's going to definitely be strong here for the loyalty. But this is what I channel for your title. Promise made, promise kept, and what's a part of a new foundation that's very golden. And it's also about building on foundation that is made to last. Something that's very sound. And it's comforting. It's very comforting. It's very reassuring. It's very nourishing. It's very loving. So getting away from chaos after there being some exposure of, a third party. Certain individuals getting in the middle. It could be one person. It could be multiple. And I'm even getting possibly to this Emperor being in this hangman mode. And that being more of the perpetration energy. From whoever that 7, this energy, I don't even know what to call them. Yeah. But there being stagnancy because of intent of stagnancy. And then it being the messaging that's confusing with the 7 of Cups connection from this person. We'll just call him the 7 person. Because then what I also get is a higher level energy of both divine masculine and divine feminine being divine conduits on a more elevated state. And I get that with the red and blue connected here. And so that theft energy, it being connected to the lower vibe of someone wanting to cause stagnancy, them being seen for their truth with that king crown energy and the pretend king. I'm not going to give them that title there. And then the truth being seen of two divine energies who are very abundant. This is a stance of abundance here. So this being taken as well, and it being also discovered. But with this being on the bottom of the deck, connected to these cards, I do get this being about the negative intent. This all happening for the inner workings of everyone to be able to heal and to level up and to be strong and to be at one's best. The turmeric energy, that yellow energy, I just get it just being very protective. Especially with the amount of the sunlight energy that has come through to illuminate and speak to illumination, even combining with the moon here. But this is what I'm going to title your reading here. So, with me channeling that and the infiltration of the 7 energy, it could be that this person made promises and did not keep them. And I just got the Saturn notification. I'm going to screenshot that. So that just speaks to the Saturn energy that I picked up for that 2 of Pentacles and the karma that's coming through for whoever that 7 person is. Okay, let's get your moon card. Love is here. Whatever's happened, I do feel that was connected to some deception, theft is uncovered, being rendered. A lot of heaviness being moved away from into lighter times of a new beginning. All the chaos being exposed and brought to light so that it can be rendered and moved on from. It could be, too, that the High Priestess was also, with that misfortune and the Wheel of Fortune being a card of 10, the intent was to make this High Priestess a sacrifice. And that's where I'm also getting the goat energy connected to the Blue Mountains. And someone actually possibly using a goat as a sacrifice. Let's get your final card for Leo Moon. Notice where those cards landed. With this being in the you section, I feel this is more about what's happening for you that may have been happening towards you. Whether you're the High Priestess or the Emperor. Your dreams need a practical plan. More of the fixed energy that I'm getting from this person. So the over logical energy, very stubborn energy is also coming through here. Full moon in Taurus. I get this being perpetration. I don't get this being the energy or being applicable for either one of these energies here. I feel this is a part of the controlling energy. I'm getting controlling. And as I say that, I'm getting the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of 8 in some decks. That 8 is also going to resonate with the Scorpio energy, with the Saturn energy, and with the 8 of Pentacles of blocking, connected to the 2 of Pentacles of interference between two. And then we have bring love into the situation, but notice that this was in reverse. Blocking love. So blocking money and love is what I'm getting here. I'm not going to do the readings for these cards. I'm going to see what's at the bottom of the deck because I do feel this applies to the control method of this particular energy being brought to light and exposed for their truth. Done. What do we have here? Promise made, promise kept by the good God Almighty himself. This is the universe stepping in. Balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel you too, you and your person here are great leaders. These are 2 great leaders here. Exemplars who are way showers. Setting great example with integrity on what this actually means. So I feel this is a lesson for this energy here. Full moon in Pisces. That Pisces energy with, someone being this emperor being, both energies being completely missed and slept on. Possibly for being naive. That is very common for Pisces. But there's also polarity energy of Virgo and keeping receipts and also being great healers associated. Pisces are great healers too. Pisces are Jesus energies. Virgo is too. So teaching and giving lesson by someone attempting to make two people sacrifices and getting involved in a high spiritual connection, I just get they came across the wrong ones. It was time for them to come across this particular couple because this is a high spiritual level connection for some lesson learning, for change for the better. So because this was so resonant for this energy here, I'm going to read this card for this person. I don't feel that anything is needed for these energies, you and your person here, whether you be the High Priestess or the Emperor. I definitely feel you're on the right track with the 7 energy on a higher level being associated with the angels surrounding this entire situation here and having your back, and your promises being kept that were made, possibly not kept, are continuing to be kept, and the loyalty still standing for you. Let me grab that reading. And we do have a full moon that's coming up tomorrow as well. So that full moon in Pisces, full moon energy overall is going to be very strong here. High level of intuitiveness and imagination and dreaming. I do get wish fulfillment, but then there also being strong spirituality and God being connected to this. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Have you been so head in the clouds, and there's those clouds, that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move toward your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better, instead of stealing from other people. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, moment of silence for that one. This card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Attune with the moon by meditating every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Additional meanings for this card. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. The teaching. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numerous Piscean energies that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. So with that death energy, I do get strong transformation. Send love to this energy because they definitely need it. I feel everyone involved is in need of a lot of good love. So do send your love this way. Make sure you're loving yourself, especially. Whether you resonate as this High Priestess or this Emperor, love is needed across the board here. And this is going to resonate for whoever is resonating with this, which will be multiple people. So let's send everyone love here. Leo Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.